Back at it again with another episode. It's your boy, Henry Dorfmingle. And Killer Cam on the horn. Let's go. Twiggy Talks, Twiggy Talks, Twiggy Talks, Twiggy Talks, Twiggy Talks, Twiggy Talks. Woo!
Like my co-host said, right? Henry, whatever the fuck his last name was, and Killer Cam. Back at it again. Kicking it with y'all. With some good ass shit, good ass content, and I hope that you...
You can't fucking speak.
I gotta get it out. I gotta get it out a little bit. I go through my episodes, man. I tell you, I go through my episodes on...
Knees weak, arms are heavy. There's vomit on his sweater already. Mom's spaghetti. He's nervous, but on the surface he looks calm and ready to drop bombs. But he keeps on forgetting what he wrote down. The whole crowd goes so loud. He opens his mouth, but the words won't come out. He's choking now. Everybody's choking now. The clock's run out. Time's up. Over. Blah.
Snap back to reality. Hey, this is go hard. Oh. Yeah. All right, so everything that's going on in the world, bro, right? Think about it. Do you think it's a coincidence, bro?
No. All this shit is planned out.
This is all planned. Conspiracies.
To a certain extent.
Conspiracy theories. Conspiracies. I don't like the way I did that. That was kind of... I don't like that. We cut that out.
Nope.
Cut that out. That'll be cut out. All right, but no, seriously, all right? Fucking... There's no way that everything... So... Is it really a theory nowadays, though? Like, okay, think about, like, everything that happens, right? From people just magically dying to fucking, secret societies to things that just don't add up, especially nowadays. Like, we have so much technology that we can just fucking look up, rewatch videos and shit like that. Is it really a theory now? Or is it just so out in the open that it's just like...
Honestly, I think if it was information we weren't supposed to know, we wouldn't know. Like when people would be dropping their videos on like TikTok and YouTube, new conspiracy theory. Is it honestly a conspiracy theory?
I don't think it's a theory because like if so many people are coming up with the same fucking things, at that point it's not a fucking theory. It's just like, like everyone has like a common... Well, I mean, I guess it's still a theory.
Well, I mean, if I was head motherfucker in charge and I was controlling the puppets, I would want people to know I would want people to think they know, but they have no idea.
Right.
So
what is that called? It's called something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Big words.
Yeah.
Big man.
I graduated with 1.9, bro. I graduated. Hey, I was in them classes though. I was in them classes.
Barely.
I just didn't do the work. You know what I mean? But
if they wanted us to know, if they wanted us to not know, then we wouldn't know. Like, because for the longest time they were denying the evidence of UFOs for the longest time.
Oh, shit. Okay.
But then all of a sudden they drop
the UFOs. That's what I like to call them. I like to call them UFOs.
All of a sudden they just drop classified information. Well, declassified information,
it, right?
About UFOs after fucking. Well, we started seeing UFOs in like the 20s.
Bro, there's
like
no
that.
way. Yeah, I'm pretty sure like if they had cameras like back in like the 1800s, they probably would have seen them. Like they'd be able to document it.
According to like scientists and whatnot, UFO sightings didn't start becoming a thing until after we used the first nuclear weapon, and then we started seeing UFO sightings.
Okay, so
and then they denied it for so long, and now it's like, oh yeah, the UFOs are a thing.
So do you think, right? So that's one, right? UFOs, aliens, and all that shit. So you definitely think that there's another life form out there?
There's no way there's not.
So why can't I take a fucking that crazy ass new telescope, bro, that came out, right? Mm-hmm. I should be able to see, some two aliens fucking.
You want me to get in my bag on that one?
No, I'm just saying I should be able to see two aliens, like, you know what I'm saying, on planet Mars and shit. You know what I mean? Like, bro, okay, but think about this, right? That one thing that Will Smith said is what really fucks with me, like, big time, is that he said that, like, he's like, come on. Like, they were interviewing him about how Jaden was in the White House, and former President Obama was like, you know, what did he say? He's like, oh, you want me to talk about the aliens? You know what I mean? And I'm pretty sure he was like, oh, yeah, they're real. You know, like, just kind of making it seem like it was a joke. And I forgot who the interviewer was, but they were like, I mean, but come on, you know. And he's like, well, I can't. Will's like, I can't say nothing. And he's like, but what I can say is, you think I'd be making all these movies referring to, like, Men in Black, you know, and all that shit, if it wasn't fucking real? You know what I'm saying? So shit like that, it's like, they drop hints, bro. There's no way this shit is a fucking queen-kadinky. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no fucking way. Like, everyone loves to sit here and think, like, the world is just what they see, right? Black and white. And I love to look at things at black and white, but I'm very a black and white type of person. But when it comes to things like these, like, it's just too much evidence to fucking show it, to either deny or go with, you know, okay, no, this is what it is, right? People get rich off of really getting, like, you know, celebrities, or I should say, are celebrities because of they're actually celebrities. You know what I'm saying? Like, or you know, people are actually, like, rich because of they are rich. Like, no, bro. I really feel like people are chosen to be in a certain status, and I really do feel like there's a lot of things that go into.
Oh yeah, there's definitely like a pyramid when it comes to wealth and who's in power and who's not in power. But going back on the thing was like you saying, how come I can't see things with a telescope? Now you gotta put everything in perspective when it comes to space. So space is it's a never ending expansion of the universe, of just our universe. Our universe is constantly expanding. Yeah. So from here to fucking the moon is a minimal distance than from here to Mars, and so on and so forth. So we have telescopes to look at other planets, but we don't have the capabilities to be able to look inside of a planet, especially certain planets like Saturn.
Do you think I'd be able to look into Uranus?
You can look into my anus whenever you want to,
bro.
Why did I say that? That was so sus.
It wasn't sus. That was completely, utterly
homosexual.
God damn, dude. Fuck.
Uranus. If I'm not mistaken, Uranus's atmosphere is made of, like, raining diamonds. That's either Uranus or Pluto. So you're not
diamonds. So, like,
raining diamonds.
So Leonardo DiCaprio is probably over there, right? You get the reference?
Yeah, Blood Diamond.
For y'all that don't get the reference, Blood Diamond. All right, that was kind of fucked up. My bad. Because our brothers really do be dying out there in Africa. Yeah. For them shits, man. But that just goes to show, like, fucking, dude, money is literally power, bro. And people don't believe that money, it really is the root of all evil, which I definitely do think, because the more money, the more power you have. With the more power, motherfuckers be doing some wild ass shit, right? Mm-hmm. So I definitely, like, I was going back, like I was saying, man, I definitely do think that, like, there are things like, how's this big one? Do you think the Earth is flat, bro?
The Earth is flat?
No. I'm asking, do you think it's flat?
No. At one point I did, but there's too much scientific evidence to prove otherwise.
But my boy literally was on the phone with me. He's super, like, conservative, right? So for him to fucking say that the Earth was flat, I really wanted to punch him in his fucking throat, right? But I was listening to another podcast that was saying, I can't remember the podcast, and no fucking, I mean, I can't say that because we're promoting other shit in here, but
you ain't plugging nobody else.
Yeah, but they were talking about how like at one point the encyclopedia, which was like, this just got changed, like, in the 70s, right? I mean, I know the 70s seems like that far, but it really is not that far away, right? That the encyclopedia stated that, like, when people were allowed to fly over Antarctica, like, they were still doing, like, mapping of the Earth and stuff like that. And like, I don't want to quote it wrong, but he was saying, like, the person that was writing this article in the encyclopedia was saying that there was, like, the dimensions was, like, wrong. Like, it was getting smaller at one point. So like he was like pretty much indicating that there was a dome,
Like a dome effect?
Yeah, like over the Earth, and that the Earth was kind of still like, you know,
flat.
Yeah, bro. I was like, what the fuck? And it just got changed not too long. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's in the 70s, you know, type shit. Like,
yeah. I mean,
I'm just like, what the fuck? Like that type of stuff kind of make me feel like it's like
it makes you second guess what you think you know.
Yeah.
But like when it comes for me, because I was like, I thought at one point the Earth was flat until I like really looked into like how shit works on our planet.
Yeah, I don't think the Earth is flat at all. It's just like.
But I'm just saying it's just to shut down some other motherfuckers that think the Earth is flat.
Yeah, because
like
fucking
the way gravity's set up, if the Earth was flat, every water source that we have would come in the oceans, lakes.
Yeah, would run.
It wouldn't run off, but it'd bubble up in the middle.
Oh,
our gravity
yeah,
is set, and plants would grow sideways because plants grow.
Did you not see my
gravity.
tree? You not see my tree out there?
That tree is off the perk 30s.
You not see my tree out there?
That shit got a lean
through
it.
30s. Yeah,
that shit off the perk 30s for sure.
Leaning low, boy. Yeah, definitely been sipping on that syrup with Lil Wayne too much.
But nature would be completely different if the Earth is flat.
Yeah, I definitely think about. What do you think about like the hierarchies and like the secret societies though?
Oh, there's only one family running the world. And speaking of that, I'm glad that we're doing this now.
There's not one family.
There's one family running the world.
What family is it? Are we allowed to say it? You allowed to say it? I don't want to get killed, bro. Who is it?
The Rockefellers.
Yeah. Well, they run the banks. I wouldn't say they're running the entire world because there's like multiple. I think there's like multiple. If I'm not mistaken,
there's like 3 top families.
There's like 13, bro.
Really?
Yes. There's a lot because I thought it was only like a couple families. There's like 13 motherfuckers. That's
whoever running the money is running the world.
Well, yeah.
Which is the Rockefellers.
Yeah. Which is crazy. Okay, to add on to that, right? Okay, so we're gonna dive into this shit, right? My homegirl, she was talking about like how she works at a certain area and stuff like that, and one of the Rockefellers like family members, right? Like walked in there and was like, and she was like, "What the fuck?" Like. Whoa. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck? There. And I was asking him, like, dude, how was his presence? Like, did it seem fucking off? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what did it seem like? Because, like, everybody, like, they have that vibe, right? That energy. Like, if they're, like, you can tell if someone's, like, fucking, they come on and they're, like, off the rocker type shit.
Yeah.
And she was like, yeah, he was, like, he spoke smooth and all that stuff, but he was just a little... he seemed a little,
There's something about him.
Yeah, she couldn't put her finger on it, but she definitely said that there was, like, something weird about it, right? Like, I was just like, damn, that's crazy, bro. But, yeah, man, like, because, like, I have friends in the industry, too, and I'm like, hey, man, how is it? Is it really, like, what they talk about? And they're like, look, man, all I'm going to say is that, like, there's some fucking weirdo shit going on. You know what I mean? Like, did you watch the Pizzagate shit?
Yo. That shit, like... That whole situation is wild. It's so fucking wild. Especially the timing of it. Because there's a whole conspiracy theory about COVID being fake.
Oh, yeah.
And it ties into the whole Pizzagate thing. And the timing of it is just spot on. Because, like, when motherfuckers were just, like, getting arrested for this shit, they were claiming COVID, but they were really on house arrest. Like Ellen DeGeneres. She was on house arrest. She doesn't have a fucking show no more.
Oh, she doesn't?
She doesn't have her show no more. She was on house arrest for a long period of time.
And Ellen literally has been looking the same for the last, like...
Because she be...
eating the baby blood.
Yo,
and she said it on fucking live TV.
Yo.
And, like, dude, they just say it, like... I feel like people think that they're just, people are just trolling, but I feel like it's like if I tell you something, like, serious, like, in a straight, like... I'm being serious in a straight face, you're gonna think that I'm being sarcastic. Right?
Yeah.
Like you're just gonna be like, oh, this guy's fucking
especially if it's
bullshitting.
Wild.
Yeah. So like Megan Fox said it before too. Like
that weird shit that she said.
She's like, oh, we drink baby's blood. Like, you know what I'm saying? And people are like, laughing it off because it's like, no, like for real, we fucking, we killed it. Like said the entire fucking thing on like the whole process on how they did it, and everyone's just like laughing it off and shit. And it's just like, bro, they're literally telling you what the fuck is going. Like, what are you talking about? And I'm not trying to sit here and sound like some woke culture fucking fanatic type shit.
Yeah, but
like there's some things that people fucking say, like words mean things, bro. You know what I'm saying? So like when a motherfucker's sitting there telling you that shit, like, Like you're gonna laugh that off, or are you gonna be like, bro, what? you kind of, you know what I'm saying? You kind of on some weirdo shit. What's going on? You know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
like, bro.
I think shit's gonna start getting crazy, like low key, because the queen died. She's in there. She's got to be in there.
Yes. What are you talking about? She's a world, or what is it called? Like she's a ruler, right? Like anybody that's fucking part of world. Why do you think? Why do you think like people like get like part of cancel culture, right? Like why do you think some people just get canceled because they don't follow the agenda that they want them to follow?
Yeah.
Right. Like
Orlando Brown.
To do perfect example, but also too though, Orlando Brown was going through some fucking. That's why. So like a lot of people tell me about my daughter, like, oh, get her into like acting and modeling and all that shit. I'm good off of that, bro.
Yo,
because
that whole industry's
I'm not. Yeah, I'm trying to have her just be a fucking kid, bro. Yeah. It would be awesome for her to do that shit, right? Because obviously, you know, I really think that she would blow up in that type of scene because she has a fucking character of herself. But I've seen so many like women like you know, song artists, you know, actors, and like just like bro, and they're fucked up. Right, like look at Britney Spears' ass, bro. Nah, fuck all that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
look at Justin Bieber's ass.
Justin Bieber, like that's another one. Like, Raven came out like she seemed normal, but the only person that I can say that came out of Disney that was okay, I would say, is fucking Hilary Duff. And you can, well, yeah, but we don't really know what Zendaya's got going on. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying that's
in the limelight,
right? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So like, Hilary Duff literally got off. Like she did a couple other movies after like Lizzie McGuire and all that shit, and she just faded off because it was just like she's not trying to be a part of that shit. You know?
So I'm gonna pause you real quick. I'm gonna go off topic. Hilary Duff got a fucking wagon on her, bro. Have you seen recent pictures of Hilary Duff?
It's photoshopped, but she does have a booty on her. No, I'm just saying she does have a booty on her, but it is photoshopped. Like some of the ones that you see on the internet, those are photoshopped. Whoa. But she definitely, like, if you look at her Instagram and shit like that, like, I mean, obviously those could be photoshopped, but like, it's not as nearly as big around or like that they, you know, you see the ones on Facebook and shit like that. But she definitely still has a booty.
She got a fucking wagon.
Yeah, I used to not like her, honestly. Because when I found out her fucking name was Hilary Duff, I didn't like that name. I don't know, for some reason it just turned me off when I was younger. Like I was like, ew, that's such an ugly ass name, bro. I'm sorry to anybody that's fucking named Hillary, but you got an ugly ass fucking name, dude. Your name is Hillary, bro. What the fuck is that? I'm trying to think if I got any friends named Hillary. I don't even give a fuck if I got friends named Hillary. Your name is ugly. And that's how I really feel about that shit. Change your fucking name. Go to the fucking Social Security office. It's like, I think it's like $20 a letter or some shit. And change that shit, man. You grown now, right? Like, you don't have to go by Hillary. You know what I mean? Or Duff. What the fuck? What the flying fuck, man? You are so fine in your name. Bro, like, you ever, like, seen a girl and you're like, oh, God, like, you're fine as fuck. And you talk to her, and you find out her name is fucking
Claire. Fucking Claire. That's gross.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what? Like, come on, bro. I mean, my name is not that much better, but like, guys are ugly. You know what I mean? Like, we're like, what the fuck? Yeah, you as a woman, like, you're fucking. A goddess, you know what I'm saying? Like, and your name is fucking, you know what I'm saying? Shamika? Like, get the fuck out. No, come on now, bro. Nah, bro. Come on now, bro. Come on now, bro. Or like, you know what I'm saying? Just the wild ass shit. Like, you got some grandma ass name, you know what I mean? Like,
fucking Barbara. It's 2022. You named your fucking daughter Barbara? How fucking dare you give her that Social Security ass name? That old ass fucking name. World War II ass name. What the fuck? Barbara? Or fucking Janet? What the fuck? I don't even know how to spell Janet. That's how irrelevant that fucking name is.
Bro, where are we? Like, where are we? Okay, where the fuck are we?
Oh, fuck. All right. Let's pause and reconcile that.
Because what the fuck, bro? Okay, yeah. Sorry, guys. But, yeah, to what do you say? Janet really is a fucking ugly-ass name, right? The only Janet that I know that's bad is Janet Jackson, and she looked good before all the surgeries that she did.
She's pushing like 60 now.
Well, what I'm saying is like, yeah, so before the, like, bro, when
Janet was in style, yeah.
When she had a nip slip, and I think it was like Super Bowl.
That shit put me through puberty, bro.
Super Bowl 5, I think, or something.
I rewatched that shit like 8 times.
What?
I was like, I really need to get in this NFL type of thing. You a fucking Panther?
That's what old girl called a meat stick, bro. The Black Panther, baby.
All
right, quick intermission because went very far off topic. Let's reel it back to conspiracy theories. All right. So yeah, I definitely think there's an agenda that's going on with everything, right? So this, like I said, this whole cancel culture. I keep calling it cancer, bro. It's fucked up. I mean, it is cancerous, thing. But the whole cancel culture with behind the agenda of conspiracy theories, like I definitely feel like that shit is like go hand in hand. You know what I mean? I also think like stuff is made for sales. Like, what's the most craziest conspiracy theory you believe in?
Honestly, I think all of them are pretty fucking crazy. The craziest one that I believe in is definitely the Pizzagate one, but I think my favorite one is 9/11.
Okay, let's not go there. Let's not go there.
9/11 is definitely one of my favorite ones. And
moon landing.
The moon landing.
Okay, let's not. That's
some political ass shit. Right
dude,
there.
We cannot go there. That'll get us. As much as I want to talk about,
on the ground.
Yeah. As much as I want to talk about it, that one. I don't think we'll get like in trouble. I think we'll get in trouble from being where our background of work is. You know what I mean? Like,
we'll definitely be under a spotlight for sure.
Yeah, I definitely don't want to.
Antarctica is another one that I like.
Dude.
The Antarctica one.
Okay, go into Antarctica, right? Bro, I think there definitely is facilities on the South Pole, because you're not allowed to fly over that shit.
Yeah.
You know that, right? Like, you're not allowed to fly over that shit, and I definitely think that there is, like, they got something there.
There's this one TikTok that I've seen. Is if you go on Google Earth and you go to Antarctica, there's a certain place in Antarctica when you know how you can zoom in and see the street? You zoom in and it snaps you to a building. And you scroll over and you look outside, there's trees and shit. So obviously it's not Antarctica, but that's just fucking weird. Like, that's super weird.
Do you think Atlantis is like real?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
You really think that Ariel's down there fucking swimming around and shit?
Yeah.
And fucking mermaids are getting their fucking cheeks clapped by mermen?
What I think Atlantis was, it wasn't a underwater.
That's very fishy.
Fuck.
It was not.
It was not.
It was above city, and they fucking took over. They fucking got washed away. Bro, I remember hearing about that. They were like in a fucking valley, right? Shit. Yeah. And then they got sunken under fucking.
Yeah, that's what I think it was. It wasn't necessarily an underwater city, but now, of course, the city is underwater. But how did you see that new shit that just happened, where the world sea levels dropped drastically, and shit was like uncovered, like shit. Millions of years old, like fresh fucking dinosaur prints. Fucking in China, there was like
dinosaurs aren't real, bro. Dinosaurs aren't real, bro.
Why do you think dinosaurs aren't real?
Dinosaurs aren't real, bro.
Dinosaurs were definitely real. There's hard soil evidence.
65 million years ago.
There's hard soil evidence,
bro. Okay, think about this. 65 million years ago, right? They can find like Callum said, they can find the tip of a fucking T-Rex's nose all the way to his fucking dick and then to the tip of his tail. They can find every single fucking bone.
Oh, no.
Listen. They can find every single fucking bone. But these niggas don't know where the fucking Mayans went?
No.
2,000 years ago, son?
So you got it all fucked up when it comes to the
dinosaurs not real, bro.
You got it all fucked up when it comes to the bones because they've said that it's... So you know the big-ass fucking displays of bones and shit?
They're not real.
They already said that half that shit was like...
I'll beat the fuck out of a dinosaur.
What?
I'll beat the fuck out of a dinosaur.
You gonna shoot the fair one with a dinosaur?
I'll beat
Honestly,
the
I
fuck
think
out
it'd be
of
pretty easy because they got the...
T-Rex? Yeah, I'll fuck up a dinosaur, man.
But that's like fucking thousands of feet bigger than
If Chris Pratt can do it, I can do it. And I'll fuck Chris Pratt up. Y'all see the seriousness in my face, right? That's how you know I'm being, like, I'm not, no. I don't think no.
You're not fucking up a dinosaur.
If I'm fucking up a silverback gorilla, I'm fucking up a dinosaur.
You're not fucking up a dinosaur.
Okay, name the dinosaur that you think would fuck me up.
A T-Rex.
I'm busting his shit open, bro.
How?
I'm busting.
How, Slay?
And then I'm gonna ride his ass like a little fucking pony. Little bitch. Bitch.
You gonna bitch a T-Rex out?
Yes.
A
I'll put a fucking
Rex.
saddle. Bro, if fucking Will Ferrell could do it on Land of the Lost.
That was a fucking raptor, first off.
No, it wasn't. It was a Tyrannosaurus Rex, bro. He became best friends with it. He got eaten by it, then got pooped out by it.
You know I ain't never seen that movie, right?
Oh, God. You need to watch that movie, bro. Because that shit actually depicts, like, a lot of things that we're talking about right now.
I've never seen that movie. Have you seen Journey to the Center of the Earth?
I didn't see that weak ass shit. What is that, The Rock?
No, not the one with did it have The Rock in it?
See, you ain't even watch that shit.
No, not the new one. The old one. Journey to the Center of the Earth. No, I'm fucked up.
You're thinking of...
Have you read The Journey to the Center of the Earth?
Oh, what?
This nigga don't read.
I graduated with a 1.9, bro. You asking me if I read some shit?
The duck swam on the lake, ass nigga.
Really? How much black you eat? You wanna go back to that? How much black you eat? Eh? You wanna go back to that? Country ass nigga? Eating chitlins and shit?
Them shits is good, bro. Throw it on some rice. It's a little bit of hot sauce. Texas Pete, though. You can't be... I don't fuck with the other hot sauce when it comes to chitlins. Clean it real
And
good.
y'all niggas that eat fucking chitlins, bro, I'm gonna fry your shit. You understand that? Y'all some nasty ass niggas, bro.
What you mean?
Nasty.
Chitlins is good, bro. That's a
Nasty.
slave meal. It is. It's a slave meal.
Do you know why? So back to conspiracy theories, right? Do you know why black people are so good at like seasoning shit?
Because that's all we had.
No, it's because, well, I mean, I guess in a way, but they used to give us like like I'm not like this. I mean, I am like pro whatever the fuck you want to be, right? That's how I think. But like to go back into it, like they used to give us like, you know, shitty, you know, rotten shit, like rotten meat, rotten chicken, whatever. So to make it taste fucking better, we started just putting like any types of herbs and spices on that shit, and that's how we became like really good with fucking cooking, and anything. Did you know that shit? Mm-hmm. And then
that's how we got chillins.
You're nasty as fuck. You are nasty as fuck.
But that's how we got chillins.
I don't give a fuck about no
slave
chillins.
masters would take the pig, they eat what they want off of it, they throw us the snout, the hood, the fucking ears, the feet, the intestines, and we ate that shit.
If you eat chitlins, bro, you gotta see me one-on-one, bro. For real.
Them shits is fire, bro. Have you had chillins?
Nasty. Well, in Hawaii, it's called something different.
What,
I did eat it when I was younger, and then I figured out what the fuck it was called, or like what the fuck it was.
But before you knew, that shit was smacking.
And then I figured out what the fuck it was, and I'm not eating that shit. I would tongue punch a fart box, but I'm not eating that shit.
You're a child. You're a fucking child.
Not eating that shit, dude. You said over a hot bed of rice?
Yes, sir.
No, I'm not eating that, dude. I walked in one time and my homeboy's fucking grandma was making that shit, and I literally almost threw the fuck up.
The smell is bad when you cook it. When you cleaning chillins, because my grandma used to make that shit all the time. It's so bad. She would when she made chillins, she would open up the doors, open up the windows, and then she'd clean them. And
why couldn't we just clean it outside?
Hot water, I guess. I don't fucking know.
The whole water hose is hot as fuck.
Who the fuck using a water hole?
You didn't drink, not a water hole, a water hose. Like water hose?
No. I drank out of the water hose, but...
Okay, again, getting off topic. But
you know what?
I know, but same thing with like why you know how your parents used to say, come home before the streetlights come on, right? That's another thing because we used to we got caught outside, boy, our ass was getting hung like a motherfucking apple.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Johnny Appleseed.
Strange fruit.
Yeah. What?
Strange fruit. You heard that song? Strange fruit.
That sounds like some slave ass shit.
That shit. Actually, no, that song deep as fuck, bro. Then Kanye West spun that shit.
No.
You got that shit kind of fire. You got listen.
What do you think about the secret societies, bro?
The secret societies? I don't think Illuminati is as big as they make it seem.
I definitely do think it is.
I think, of course, it's like a thing, but they don't rule nothing. They ain't running shit.
I definitely think they do.
They ain't running a goddamn thing.
I definitely think they do. There's like five. There's like 5 main ones.
The Illuminati is a fucking puppet, just like everybody else.
Whoa.
They need every villain needs a face.
Well, no, the people are the puppets, like rappers, right?
Oh, yeah,
big people. But like when you look at like CEOs of big companies, right? CEOs of banks. Those are the actual real black suit motherfuckers that are doing the dirty, crazy shit.
There's some crazy secret society. They worship like a fucking owl, and then like a bunch of high up people, rich motherfuckers go out into some woods, and there's like this big ass fucking owl, and they're.
I'm trying to start a cult, bro.
But what the fuck? What you on tonight?
It's my fucking birthday. I'm on everything, bro.
You want to start a cult on your birthday?
Do you think? Yeah, but it's not illegal to start a cult. It's illegal to fucking do all the crazy shit I want to do all the crazy shit. We would just go around and fucking. I'd be, the master, and fucking. We just go around cleaning the streets up, bro. Like sweeping the streets and shit like that. Right?
Nigga, that's a neighborhood watch. Start a neighborhood watch, call it a cult.
But you ever think about that, right? Like, I really do. People are chosen. Like, I really do think that people are really chosen to be either the villain or to look like the villain or like to look like the fucking hero or something like that. I really do think that everything. Because if you go back into it, right? Like, really dig deep into it, right? So everything is connected, right? Secret societies need their puppets. Their puppets are people who influence. So whether it be celebrities, right? Whether it be musicians, whether it be anything that has to do with influencing the fucking crowd, because why they can fucking influence them to listen to what they're saying or anything like that, right? So when it comes to like the music industry, right? The music industry is a very, very big industry. That's why you look at some rappers like from before they actually got big and fame, they were a different type of person. Then they fucking started exploding. Their whole flow changed. Their whole outfits changed. How they act, how they said, everything fucking changed. That's not a fucking coincidence, bro. Right? Or if their shit didn't change, people around them are dying. That's not a fucking coincidence, dude. That shit happens way too goddamn much.
Especially there's this thing I was reading about, especially with black rappers. They always demasculatize, I don't know how to say the word, or demasculize big black rappers, or big celebrities in general who are black men.
What are you talking about?
Because they always making them wear a dress. Look at fucking...
Yeah, but so, okay, so I like that you brought that. Okay, keep going, actually.
Because, like, how they did fucking Young Thug with his Jeffrey shit wearing a dress all the time. Kevin Hart, he ended up having to wear a dress. And then there was all these people who, black men in comedy or some shit.
Kid Cudi.
Yeah, always ended up, at some point in their career, they ended up wearing a dress and then they blew up. But I was looking at this one interview with Dave Chappelle, and they tried to do the same shit to Dave Chappelle. And Dave Chappelle was like, nah, fuck that. And then that's when Dave Chappelle kind of went off, went ghost.
It was considered crazy.
Yeah.
All right. So there's certain things that you have to do, right? One is public humility, right? So, wearing a dress or fucking say, you got caught in a scandal, like you cheated on your wife, something, right? Then there's sacrificial, right? Either yourself or your family. And then the other one is a homosexual act, right? If you watch a lot of people's fucking like interviews who like were about to make it and they're like, nah, and you just like, where the fuck did this guy go? They'll talk about that shit all the time. They're like, bro, there's fucking got invited to. It's the same story every time.
Got invited to some fucking party.
Got invited to a party, and they was on some fucking.
Okay,
It's
always P Diddy.
He is on some freaky shit. Kevin Hart even actually said that shit too. He was like, "Nah, I'm not getting to bed with you, Pete. Like, I'm not. It's not gonna happen." And he was like, Pete was over there trying to do some weirdo shit. And Kevin's like, "I'm not getting. I know what happens when you get into bed. I'm not getting to bed with you. I'm not getting to bed with you." And he said it multiple times in that video. You know what I'm saying? Like there's just certain shit that people need to pay attention to. And on top of that shit, this shit's crazy because you don't notice it. It even goes into cartoons, bro. Like, you remember that show Camp Lazlo?
Yeah.
Bro, the motherfucking elephant was sitting there in the pyramid fucking outfit, bro. Talking about that shit. Teen Titans was talking about the man, you know what I'm saying? Like the evil man and the Illuminati and all that stuff. Like, bro, there's so many fucking shows or cartoons because they try to get it so it's regular. You just see that it's regular. You're good. Like, it's not gonna. They fucking, what is it called? They fucking desensitize you. They desensitize you to certain shit, and that's what I'm saying. Like, there's an agenda for everything, right? Like look at the like how things are nowadays, right? With like, and this is no disrespect to anybody that's gay or whatever the case may be, because I have a lot of gay friends. I have gay family members, and I love them to fucking death. It has nothing to do with this shit. And I do respect everything that they're doing for themselves and for their community. But for a masculine man or a woman to say that's not something that I want around my kid or anything like that, and they try to criticize you and bash you and all that shit, is like, it's to say that, okay, like it's normal. You know what I'm saying? Like, in my head, it's not that I don't think it's normal, right? But as a masculine man, like, I would want my kid to be, my son or my daughter would, I would like them to be heterosexual people, right? Yeah. And it's no disrespect to nobody.
I mean,
else.
It's your fucking kids,
right? And it's no disrespect to nobody else. That's just, if I'm raised that way, that's how I'd like to raise my kid. Like, somebody else can raise their kid a different way or whatever the case may be. But it's like, if you fucking speak out against that nowadays, you're fucking you're gonna get your shit pushed in, right? And it's like, I think it's like a way to push that agenda on kids,
it's
right?
definitely
and be like, okay, like,
there should be no reason why you're teaching sexuality in preschool. Like, what the fuck?
Let the kids just be kids, bro. Like,
yeah, for real.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
they'll figure the fuck out sooner or later.
If that was the case, bro, it wouldn't be Adam and dude, I remember getting taught this shit as a kid. If that was the case, it wouldn't be Adam and Eve. It'd be Adam and Steve, right? Men on men would be able to fucking procreate. Women on women would be able to procreate, right? Like I think it's like there's some animals, right? They're they're hermaphrodites and shit.
Yeah.
They can
be asexual and
shit. Yeah. Well, no, asexual just means that you're not attracted to anybody.
But there are asexual animals.
Oh, okay, I get what you're saying. But like, yeah, so like, or like they can reproduce on themselves, right?
Yeah.
If that was the case, humans would be able to do that. We can't do that.
Right? We need to have the opposite sex.
So at that point in time, it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I get nowadays there's different procedures you can do. Cool, whatever the case may be. Whatever. You do your thing, you know what I'm saying? Y'all do your thing, y'all keep it rocking. But at the end of the day, bro, you know what I'm saying? It's
every human wants to every human wants to procreate, no matter what you're attracted to. It doesn't matter the case. At some point, you're going to want to procreate, and you're going to need the opposite sex to do so. So it's only natural for you to be attracted to the opposite sex. And I don't need people trying to teach my fucking daughter while she's fucking finger painting that there's fucking 97 different genders. Like, oh fucking K. Like, good.
Let them make that decision on their own, you know?
Because, like, they weren't teaching this shit back in the early 2000s in school, and we still got gay motherfuckers running around. So what's the difference now?
I also do like though, right? Like, I also do like what came about this, right? Like, it brought more awareness to the community. I like that, right? Because like motherfuckers were really getting bullied, bro. Like back in our days and shit like that.
Yeah.
Like motherfuckers are really committing. I mean, it still happens to this day, right? And that's what I'm saying. Like, I applaud them for what they're trying to do with their community, and I fucking like, you know what I'm saying? Like, kudos, keep fucking pushing. But like, I don't think that the agenda needs to be pushed on their kids, and that's why I think that coincides with all the fucking shit, right? Like, because a lot of the stuff that they do up in the higher parts is some freaky deaky ass shit, right? Whether it be human trafficking, right, or child trafficking, right? Whether it be fucking sacrificing kids, everything that has to do, bro. If you watch like videos on what the elites do, it all has to revolve around kids, bro.
Children.
Whether they fucking killing them, drinking their blood, fucking having, you know, relationships. Like, bro, like that shit's fucking not okay, bro. And I think that like they're pushing that on there, right? To make it,
so fucking Mr. John can fucking scoop your kid up.
Like nowadays, bro, they're saying like, oh, like pedophilia.
It's a sexuality. Get the fuck out of here. I wish a motherfucker would. I got 30 pieces that have 9 mm on it that I wish a motherfucker would. Yo.
30 hot ones, boy.
30 hot ones. They coming out fast, too. And I promise you I won't miss. I got 7 years of training under my belt. I ain't gonna miss. Fuck out of here.
I got 2 kids. I definitely ain't missing.
Yo, like that shit really, because I mean, just like you got a daughter, I got a daughter. Fuck that.
Yeah, no, that's
you
not.
Can
that's
fuck
just
all the way off of that shit. That shit is fucking weird, bro.
That's just not okay. But besides the fact, right? Like, I don't want to spend too much time on that because it's like I don't want it to seem like, you know,
bashing.
Yeah, bashing that. Y'all do you, whatever. Just the agenda, man. Like, it's definitely part of the agenda, right? And then on top of that, right, like pushing. So part of the agenda, right? Other than that, is the fast money, fast cars, fast hoes, right? That shit, man. Like, that shit's got people so fucked up that they're thinking that, you know, I don't have to put in work for this shit. Like, it's just gonna come. No, it's not gonna just come unless you want to do some freaky deaky shit or you want to do some crazy ass shit. Bro, there's no way that you're gonna tell me that people just blow up overnight. Like, I know rappers, like some of my friends are rappers, right? And they got bars and they're fucking good and all that shit. Why aren't they blowing up like that? You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, bro, it's just not. It's just not it.
And you got to look at who's blowing up too, because there's this shit called, there's this word running around called industry plants, and it's certain people who are come out of nowhere, like out of fucking nowhere, and they're fucking rock stars, and then you listen to their music and it's all about fuck bitches, get money, do drugs, blah blah blah. And this is what the fucking kids are listening to because they need to normalize certain shit to get certain shit pushed past motherfuckers.
Yeah, bro.
And that shit.
I definitely do. One thing though, like that I like. So like the public humility thing is not like it's one, but it's not like a big one. The ones that I definitely do think is the sacrificial ones, right? And then it's the homosexual acts. Yeah. That shit is that's just nuts because like, all right, so check it out. Like, either if you look back on it, right, either right before they blow up, something happens, or right before they about to drop something or something like that, something happens, right? So like, take Dirk for an example, right? Lil Durk for an example. Yep. Every time he goes to drop an album or anything like that, somebody dies that's around him. Somebody fucking dies, bro. Yep. And I get it, like he is part of the street, so people just write it off as like, oh, you know, it's street violence. But bro, like if you're making that much money and shit like that, like dude,
you're not.
You know, your people got put on. Like, okay, I get it, but like,
there should be no reason why fucking whoever you're running with is getting gunned down in the middle of fucking Hollywood. Or some shit like that. Not just that, man. You also gotta look in, like, so say somebody was, somebody like dies, right? Like, I mean, I don't want to bring this one up, cause
But like, say like, you know, a certain person dies, you gotta look into what they're about to, like, you gotta watch their interviews, because a lot of times their interviews have like things that like they're about to expose, right? So like either it'd be the pharma companies. That's a big, bro. If a motherfucker is ever talking about like, oh yeah, you know, this is a way that we can fucking cure cancer, or this is a way that yada yada yada, that motherfucker's cut toast, bro. Hey,
It's done for.
You're done.
I can't remember the fucking rapper's name, but there was one dude who was I think it was Gucci. Right before Gucci went to jail, he was like investing into something, or he was getting ready to buy something, and then they hit him with the murder case, and they put that man away.
That nigga threw a fucking bitch out of the limousine, bro. I fuck with that shit.
And he killed a nigga in jail too.
He
tried his ass.
Threw the bitch out the limousine, bro, and smoked Jeezy's fucking homie, bro. Jeezy's homie tried to pull up in the motherfucking house and got smoked. And he made a song about that shit. And he sang that shit in the verses, bro.
Yeah, Gucci about it. But a lot of people think Gucci Mane is a clone now too.
Yes and no. On how I feel about that. Because I think people do get cloned and stuff like that. But then I also do think like, well, you got to think about like if a motherfucker is doing drugs over and over like every day, all day, right? And they go to a place where they're only like all they have to do is work out, eat 3 meals a day, and fucking sleep, you're gonna get in some type of shape. Yeah. You know what I mean? I definitely do think that. Because, bro, in basic when I went to basic training, bro, I was skinny as fuck. But I was eating but then I started 3 meals a day, right? And we started working out like every day. And my ass left, I joined at 135. I left there at 140, 148 or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Well, like a good cut build 148, you know what I'm saying? So I definitely do feel like, I
get you.
But at the same time, it's like,
something fishy about it.
Yeah,
something fishy about something.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's some wild shit going on.
Like Kevin Gates too, bro. Kevin Gates too is another one, bro.
That
like,
nigga weird, bro.
The tattoos is gone. Yeah. Like I get makeup, but like.
Did you see that one video of him? And I think he was in the car with his kid, and he was in the car with his kid, and his kid hopped up on. I think it was on a live or some shit. His kid hopped up on the mic and was like, "Me and my daddy do witchcraft," and Kevin Gates covered his kid's mouth and pushed him in the back of the seat.
See, that's why I don't fuck with no fucking Ouija boards. I don't fuck with none of that shit, man. That shit can... Niggas like... Oh, bro, I remember I was around some friends, man. They did that shit, dude. The Ouija board. I was like looking at that shit. I'm like, bro, everything inside of me was like, bro, you know you're not supposed to be around this shit. And that shit started going. And motherfuckers like, oh, nah, you moving it. Niggas like, nah. I was like, bro, nah, I'm good off of this, dude. I'm good off of this, bro. I'm good. Bro, ghosts are real, dude. Yeah, man, I definitely do believe fucking ghosts are real, bro. You think ghosts are real?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, bro. I think ghosts are real. I think parallel dimensions are real. I think all that shit is real, bro.
Dude, this one I could really talk about for like forever, bro.
There's definitely parallel.
Dude, I remember the first time I had my fucking out of body experience. Holy fuck, dude.
It's weird, bro.
Cause you get in that realm, that sleep paralysis. So before it was like, before you kind of panic and then it happens and then you kind of like see your body sleeping there and you're like, what the fuck, But I remember the first time I noticed I got sleep paralysis, bro. And this was in my house in Arizona. And I always felt like there was something wrong with my house in Arizona. Like there was like something off, right? And I was sleeping. I used to sleep at one point, I never used to sleep in my room, bro. I slept downstairs. So how the house was laid out was you walk in, there's the regular, like the parlor where no one goes in, right? Then I had the kitchen to the left. There was a pantry, the downstairs bathroom, and then the door to the garage. Then you keep walking in, it's the actual like living room, right? With the TV and all that shit. Then you hook a left, and there's a master bedroom. When you walk into the master bedroom, you hook another left, and it's the bathroom. To the left, behind that, you keep walking to the left, There was their closet, their walk-in closet, which was underneath the stairs, and then the toilet was right by the shower and shit like that, right? Then you go upstairs, you walk in, and it was another loft type deal, like how I have in this house. And then to the right, it was a laundry room, and then to the left was like all the rest of the bedrooms and fucking, all that shit. Well, I never used to sleep in my room in Arizona. Just, I don't know, it was just like weird. I guess it's the way that I set it up. I just couldn't fuck with it. I couldn't sleep down there. So I would sleep downstairs on the couch in the living room and watch TV. One night I was facing my back towards the TV, and I was like my face was facing like the back of the couch, and I fell asleep, dude. And literally it felt like I woke up to like, it literally felt like something was like, okay, this is gonna sound sus, but it was trying to enter me. But no, it was like trying to like, you know what I'm saying? Like take over my body, bro. Like while I was getting like pulled out of my body. I know this sounds kind of cracked, bro. Oh, stop doing drugs. No, bro. But like this shit was like for real. Bro, I started praying harder than I ever did pray in my entire life, bro. And as soon as I was like, Jesus help me or whatever, as soon as I said that, bro, it was just over with. I woke up and was like, what the fuck? Either woke up or like was able to like breathe or whatever, and I just like looked away, like looked around, I was like, what the fuck? Went back to sleep. Fast forward. I moved back home to Hawaii, which is everything is spiritual there, bro. Everything has to do with fucking spirits and ritual, like everything is spiritual there, right? So I already grew up believing in ghosts and all that shit. But my mom's, she ended up moving back like a half a year after I moved back with my grandma. And my mom was telling me this story that my baby sister was showed me the picture of the drawing and everything. I guess my baby sister was drawing something. She drew the stairs and she drew two little things and like a mom, right? Like an older thing. They had fucking horns with sharp teeth, right? And my mom asked, like, well, what is this, baby? What's going on? She's like, oh, those are the people that's living under the stairs in your closet. And my mom was like, what the you know what I'm saying? Because the kids are pure, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're pure. That's why they can see things. That's why they can, they know what's going on, And then, like, you would ask, like, so my baby sister walked out, and I was like, baby, what's going on? Like, what was going on in that house? And she would, like, just, play silly, play off, because, like, at that point, they're just, like, they don't really know what's going on. You know what I mean? That one, bro, that shit fucked me up, bro, when my baby sister said that shit.
I used to have a lot of cases where I had sleep paralysis. And,
I have them a lot.
I don't have them anymore, but I believe now that I'm older looking back, I believe I had a lot of experiences because I was in a very traumatic time in my life. And basically, what I'm thinking is I was the furthest away from God.
Yeah.
And so a lot of, I guess, entities or something were around me trying to either manipulate me or in some sort of way. Because I was very depressed as a kid as well. Yeah. And so I definitely
that shit feeds off of that shit, bro.
It feeds off of negativity. So I've had a lot of cases for sleep paralysis, and that shit, I can remember that shit like it was happened yesterday, bro. It's so like nerve wracking and so scary when it happens.
You're just like fuck.
Yeah, because I remember this one time where I was sleeping. I was in my dream. I was getting choked. And then I woke up.
Nah.
I felt myself woke up.
Oh, nah.
And I still couldn't breathe.
Yeah.
But I couldn't move either. All I could do was think.
That's just choking and shitting ghosts, bro.
Yo.
You're lucky the incubus and get your ass.
Oh, my God. But there's this one memory that I have.
Clapping your shit.
It was more recently is when around the time my daughter was born. I've also had positive experiences with the ghosts as well. And I remember this one time when my wife was at work and my daughter was in her room. It was like 2 a.m. I thought she was asleep, and she's in there fucking like
giggling, bro. Holy, and they're just like,
she's in like, there fucking.
Hey, get the fuck out of my. Get up.
She was in there laughing, bro. And like at first, that same reaction. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Trying to get whatever negative spirits. But when I entered her room, I smelled Marble 100s. Marbles, the gold pack.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
But Marble 100s. And I immediately stopped what I was doing and took it in as a positive thing because my grandmother, that's all she smoked.
Smokes and
my grandmother died a while ago.
Yeah.
So she never got to meet my daughter.
Yeah.
So that's what I think about. So I just like, let it be.
Dude, yeah, so to caveat on that one, bro, there was one time, and like feeding off energies and like knowing that, right? So before I joined the army, me and Brittany used to live with her grandma. Nice house, man, on the east side, man. Nice fucking house, dude, in Hawaii. And, nice neighborhood, whatever the case may be. And we used to sleep in the room, like the back room, right? I think this is like probably like a year after my dad passed. And Brittany finally, not a year, probably like 9 months or whatever. I don't know. She went to college and then came back. But me and her got into like an argument, bro. I'm like, man, fuck you. She's like, fuck you, yada, yada, yada. And she falls asleep, and finally I fall asleep, right? And, dude, like, I wake up, because I'm like, dude, there's something wrong, And I wake up, and I shit you not, bro. Like, I'm not, like, when I tell stories or whatever, like, I'm not bullshitting, like, I'm not, what I'm saying? Because I'm a very black and white type of person, right? It's either this or it's this, what I'm saying? Like, there's, nah, bro, what I'm saying? So, and I look up, dude, and there's, like, something, like, comes through the fucking, because, like, so how we were laying, right? Say, like, this is the door to the balcony, right? Like, the door to the balcony is, like, this, like, over here, right? Our bed is facing this way. The closet is to the left. And then the TV is here in the corner. And then the door to walk out is, like, right here, like how this one is. And I'm laying in the bed. Like, I wake up because I'm like, bro, like, what the fuck, Like, what's going on? You just feel something, right? Mm-hmm. See something fucking walk through, right? And I'm just like, it's stuck, right? Like, what the fuck? And it's just like some, black figure, whatever the case may be. I know I'm gonna get jokes for that, but like whatever. Like, right, some fucking
black ass.
Yeah. Some big ass like fucking just walking through, and I'm just like, what? I'm just like, like at that point I'm like, fuck, bro. And I just fucking put the, kind of pull the covers up or whatever, and I'm just like, nah, bro, this is not happening. This is not fucking happening. Because I remember my mom telling me that this, or my mom and my dad telling me the same story that happened to them almost, right? And I feel it. Yeah, man, fucking ghosts are real. The agenda and conspiracy theories are definitely real. I don't think it's a theory at this point. I think shit is so fucking. I think they think that we're so fucking stupid that they're putting it in plain sight and motherfuckers just don't care. But. That's just my fucking opinion on Twiggy Talks, bro.
Yeah. This shit is definitely all fucked at the end of the day. We're just fucking couple monkeys on a fucking rock floating around in space.
Definitely. I don't know why I said definitely. That's some disrespectful shit, calling us monkeys and shit. That word has put us down for 400 years. For you to come, monkeys. So, yeah, I'm American. What the fuck? Oh, nah, but seriously, man. What do y'all think about conspiracy theories, man? Y'all let us know how you feel about if anything that we said is true or anything that you say or that we said y'all believe in, right? Like whether it be ghosts, conspiracy theories. What's your guys' crazy conspiracy theories that you guys believe in or anything like that? Let us know in the fucking comments, man, because we really want to fucking dig into this shit. And they can't cancel us, bro. We're black. So fuck them, right? So end of the day, like I said, man, fuck them. It's my birthday. And thank you for coming to Twiggy Talks. Tune in next week, motherfuckers, for another great episode on anything that we want to tell y'all. Because that's what we do, man. We just sit here and talk and talk and talk.
And talk.
And talk.
And talk.
And talk.
Probably a bit more.
And talk.
Bye.